We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. May gonna look to throw. A throw left side there, not gonna find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. What a big play there for New England. And even 50 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. To the goal line and in. Javon Baker. Touchdown, New England. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And that's what you call... going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Shaheed in motion. They give to Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Motion man is Rice. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's going to take a shot down the field. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Slot man in motion left. On second down, it's May. Oh, a loose football. The Jets have got it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, first... First and 10. He'll drop to throw. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They send the tight end in motion. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. They'll send their tight end left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he will not quite get to the... Job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. First and 10 now from the 36. His drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing on second down, May. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A handoff as they try to run it here. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Now give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw now, May. To the left side here, caught by Baker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice run.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's got it at the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
May to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield, it's Baker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw again is May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A tight end in motion now. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now he takes off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the... A little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his big target, that's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A handoff here, up the middle. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with May. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3. but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll send him over to the left. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Second down and 8. Motion man is Rice. Here comes the jet sweep. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Tight end motioning left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
On second down, it's May. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's May. Through the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Patriots. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Shaheed in motion. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New England. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They run on the jet sweep. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Yeah! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On 2nd down, they'll run. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Patriots 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. They face 2nd down and 7. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener.